I've got my 5 switches. I need to mount it so I've got 2 inches sticking out so that this will be flush with the finish wall because of the 1/2 inch hardy backer and the 1.5 inch for the fossilized limestone veneer that I'm going to put on here. I'm going to cut a 2x4 to go here to screw the boxes that way. And then I'll have to bend the conduit so it's got a little kick in it, so it comes out of the wall, goes in the box, and I'll have to shave the rock to go around it. That's what I'm doing now. I'm going to center it at 48 inches, just standard switch height. So this one's for the light on the ceiling fan, which is in the middle of the room. This one will turn on the ceiling fan. This one will turn on the light over the kitchen sink. This one's going to turn on the can lights that are going to run down the sides. This one will turn on the exterior lights that will be under the wraparound canopy. We're going to have two conduits going up. One will be for the lights outside. One will be the power that will feed the other functions, which will be the ceiling fan, the light for the ceiling fan, the can lights, and the light over the sink. And I'm going to have one conduit coming from the bottom, and that'll be the power feed coming from the main 200 amp panel. If you're wondering why I'm using 3/4 EMT instead of 1/2 inch, because I got the 3/4 pipe for free.
Yeah, it takes a lot of couplers to do it this way, but it's still better than having to run under the building and back up a wall to try to get between the studs. I know some people probably think I'm crazy running EMT in a building that doesn't even get any inspections. But I know if I have any problems in the wall, the wiring, with EMT I can pull the wire out and pull another one in without having to tear the wall up. And I sure don't have to be tearing out this stuff that I'm doing here, all this fossilized limestone, or any of the rest of it. So this is the way to go. Costs a little more and takes more time, but once it's done, it's done. So it looks like I shorted myself a box. I'm going to rob the box off of here, because once that stone's here, I'll be able to get another box and just slide it in there. I can put these screws that hook them together back from the inside and zip the screw in the back. I'm going to put this box down there in that corner, and then the conduit's going to run down through the floor. It'll come over under the building and tie in with a box to this pipe, and then I've got another pipe that's going to go up to the second floor, because I'm going to put a receptacle up there as well.
Well, used all my fiberglass insulation that I brought. I just need to finish this little piece from here to there. Now that's 4 foot from corner to there, and it's 4 foot over to here. I was thinking about going out to 5 foot, but that would be here. Then it wouldn't be equal, you know, the stonework part wouldn't. So, well, got a little bit of a conduit ran too. Yeah, that's the only problem with EMT and wood framing. You gotta put a couple in on each one of those, unless you can, you know, come in on the end and slide it through, but I can't do that. I'm gonna run EMT. I'm gonna keep that one coming down. I think I have to go through 5 more floor joists. And then there'll be a box right in here for that ceiling fan. So, getting there. Upstairs, I'll show you upstairs what I did. You know, ran that piece of EMT up. You can see it right there, goes through the floor. I just stubbed it up out of the floor. I'm gonna have to, you know, because I gotta frame this still. This is the west side wall. So I'm gonna put another 2x4 wall here so I can put extra insulation in it. I'm not gonna do that on the north and the east facing side, but the south and the west side I will do another stud wall. So this is going to have to offset out to get to that box anyway, because, you know, this is going to have that stone, the fossilized limestone, just like downstairs. So I'll cut it off and do an offset and just use a couple in there to splice it back in, because that piece of pipe was tough to get up through that holes. Yep, that sure is a beautiful sight out the window, seeing all that water there after all that hard work. It's going to be even nicer when it goes. You can see that yucca. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Well, it's looking at the screen, but right there, that yucca is going to be the back of the pond. Got a lot of material to move out of there. Yeah, it'll be real nice when I have this wooden deck up here on this canopy. We'll sit over here in the shade of the building, watch the animals come to the pond. Wind died down finally. Yeah, the next trip I'm going to concentrate on this, digging all this overburden off of there. Hopefully I can get it all the way around to that side to where I just need to dig the deeper section out then. Still a lot of material to move, but I'll get there. You can definitely see the changes of what I've done so far. Really made a difference. You can see the creosote over here, all the leaves are good and thick on them. And then even though these over here got rained on, they don't look nearly as good because of that pond water. Well, I guess that's it for the day. I need to cook a bunch of meat. Don't have a lot of days on this trip. I'll see you on the next one.